or you can give it to another player to help them
happily,
succeed.
me done stupid.
All right.
Plus
Streaming?
1 to intelligence could be kind of useful.
Are you vaping?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Can you not see on the camera?
Well, I got a tiny thingy camera on my phone.
Well, I've got this tiny little vape thing that I've just started
Yeah,
using.
that's not tiny. That's pretty big.
No. This is tiny. This is my day-to-day vape thing.
Do you have a flavor in there?
And this is my new favorite vape thing, which I can't actually fit in the frame without getting
Like, how
closer
many
to my
vapes
head.
do you need?
Oh no, I've got way more than this.
I do believe.
Why?
I do
It's
believe
a hobby.
we are currently streaming, so to the audience, I would like to say welcome to the Gamesmen present Dungeons and Dragons and vaping. Apparently,
Yes, I will not be muting myself because I really can't be asked to keep hitting the mute button, and it's not a podcast. So
that's fine. Just stop talking. Not being able to mute doesn't mean you have to keep going. I'm just teasing you, Dan. You know I love you.
Oh.
You good to
just
go,
wait till
Gary?
he gets to my character.
Yeah, see, I knew he would. Okay. Tonight's adventure, well, at least the first adventure, regardless of whether we get through it in a night or not, is called Mad Alchemy. And is the first adventure, and hopefully will be an ongoing campaign. So, with that, did you guys decide if you were starting together, or if you knew each other yet, or not? Or are you meeting for the first time?
Jason, are you playing background music?
There is some background music on my TV.
Can you turn it up?
It does.
It sounds like we're meeting in a tavern.
It is a fantasy playlist.
Awesome. Appropriate.
Though we might get a hit for this one. This is Legend of Zelda music.
Don't really give a shit. We'll be talking over it.
Is it through the Game Chops network? Because I'm like an ambassador, and
No, it's through Spotify because I pay for Spotify.
And also, fuck you, Nintendo. Fuck you.
Anyway, we really do love you, Nintendo. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, are we ready to start here?
Yes.
Is this where we get to introduce our characters?
Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
You just let me talk.
Okay.
Mouth shut, ears open.
All right, geography teacher.
So, all of you happen to be traveling along the road towards a village called Larkin. It used to be a rather large city. It used to be quite a bit of nobility, and you've often heard in the past that they used to have lots of. There used to be a lot of art and a lot of celebrations of like works of art and works of carpentry and things like that, where people used to make stuff here all the time, and it was renowned. Yeah.
Rich in culture.
A lot of yes, exactly. They used to be very rich in culture, and a lot of nobility used to live here because they paid high dollar for that. So, but since then, there was a large storm that some people say was magical in nature, that was conjured, but no one can really say for sure. But it did a lot of damage to the town, and ever since then, or it did a lot of damage to the city, and ever since then, it has just steadily declined to now. You see, there's just a whole host of empty buildings and buildings in disrepair, with really just an edge of this once busy metropolitan city that's just now basically it's come to the population of like a small town, you know, on the edge of this of the wrecked city. So right where the roads would lead in and out of there. So now it is just the town of Larkin, the small town of Larkin, with a lot of crumbling buildings. It's very stormy, and as you roll into town, you are stopped by the town guards and arrested because there's been a lot of bodies going missing, and so any outsiders they are detaining until they can find out what's going on. A lot of bodies are missing from the graveyard, and so they shackle you all together. They take your weapons, and they march you to this to an inn, and inside this inn you see lots of other adventurers all shackled together. They can't, and the reason they're keeping you all in an inn is because the town jail is already full.
Well, that's handy.
And since they keep arresting outsiders, they're putting you all in an inn and shackled together. So the four of you are all shackled together inside this inn with a lot of other adventurers who are shackled together. Now go down the line and
We're on the chain gang.
yep. Now you can go down the line and explain who you are.
Well, who's
and
first?
what you're playing. Gary will start with you.
Do you want your character voice or not?
You can say who you are and then tell us who you're playing. And who and what you are playing. Rob, you're next.
So he's a nerd.
Rob, you go next.
All right, this is DJ Awesome Rob, and I'll be playing the role of the variant ASMR, whose name is ASMR. He is a paladin, and he is very perturbed that he is chained with these other people in this place. This is very ridiculous.
And he also whispers a lot.
Sherry, why don't you go next?
Oh, okay. Well, I am Sarandith Mazel, and I am a female high elf who is also a bard, and I'm here along with the ride, and it's gonna be great. I don't have backstory.
And finally, Dan, we can cover that later. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Okay, well, I am Dan Hardy, Dan Natterman from thegamesmen.com, and I am playing Drumlin Dark Eyes, a human male ranger who's very good at killing humanoids, and who might occasionally slip into weird accents because he's trying to be an actor.
All right. So as you're all chained together inside this tavern, you notice that the other adventurers in here are all angry, and they have went ahead and helped themselves to the casks of ale that are in the tavern. And so they're all getting well and drunk. You guys happen to be chained together over by the like next to the bar, off to the side by a window where you can see out, and you can see there's another building like across the street. And you can see. Sure, I was just going to tell you what you saw, but that's fine.
Turns out you see fuck all.
you see there's a street, and like a main street there, and there's a lot of water on the street. And
did it rain?
It's storming out.
Oh
winter
yeah, okay.
There's a
Gotcha.
big thunderstorm going on.
Oh yeah, the weird
And
could be magical.
well, that was the
Magical
one.
thunderstorm.
That was the one that destroyed the city. This is just a thunderstorm.
It still could be another one. I mean, once something's happened, it can easily happen again.
Okay. Well, anyway, you see that there's a large metal grate in the middle of the street where the water is supposed to be flowing into, but it doesn't. It seems like it's just kind of like it's filled up and it's just not draining anymore.
So the
And then
sewers are
across
blocked.
the street, there's another building, and that's pretty much what you could see out the window.
Okay. Quick team chat. Should we maybe see if we can steal any food and provisions from the pub before we leave the pub?
Right.
You guys-
Sounds like the beers
you
are
guys-
free.
And you guys,
Yeah, I
you
know.
guys can
But if
talk-
everyone's drinking the beers, they probably haven't raided the kitchen. So should we raid the kitchen? I know. We'll do it. We'll pick up the chains
together.
and we'll try to be as quiet as possible, picking up the chains so they don't clink so much. Go into the kitchen and
Well, I will say this tavern is so crowded. To get to the kitchen would take you forever, especially as chained together as everybody.
but we're by the bar. Generally, the kitchen's behind the bar.
Yeah, in a modern tavern, but not. In
Well,
this
just any ever tavern I've been in a video game. Okay, we're
Yeah,
far
I
away
think
from
we're
the.
gonna have to like steal whatever alcohol and beer we can grab, and just go from there.
And
We're
there's no
gonna have
place
to
to
head
sit.
outside.
This place is so crowded. There's no place to sit. All the chairs.
Everybody's chained together. Everybody's mad.
And so if you want any ale, you're gonna have to call out and say ale over here, and hopefully somebody will hear you and pass it along. But there's no.
Oh, no smash and grab. Dang.
No.
Is there anyone
all-
in the bar of note that's worth investigating or talking to?
Other adventurers. I mean, you can try to talk to somebody. I mean, you could see people of all kinds around.
Sure,
Okay.
I've got charisma. Can I talk to somebody?
Sure, you talk to the guy next to you.
Awesome.
He's a big.
He's not chained to me.
He's chained to other people. You all they only have like these shackles that chain to like 4 people at a time.
So pretty
Gotcha.
much everyone in there is shackled and basically a prisoner, but in a bar rather. So there's no real point in trying to frisk people.
Right. They too are in a loading screen party. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can talk. There's a big.
I'm
half-orc-
guessing we're not going to learn much from these people or steal anything from these people.
I mean, this giant half orc might have some information. It's worth doing whatever you do in this situation, right?
Sure, go ahead and talk to him.
Sure. Hey, man. I see that you are also chained to someone. What information do you have for me that is helpful?
What information do I have for you? I don't have anything for you, bud.
What's up with this rain? This kind of crazy, right?
It's a storm. Are you stupid or something?
Not
How many
any
storms you seen
stupider
that
than
have
you.
rain?
That's a good question. I will turn over back to my friends and say that we should also get out of here.
That's
That
a
was
good idea.
pointless.
Why don't you just turn back around? And mind your own
Can do. All right, Sherry, do you have any good ideas?
There's
Nope.
other people besides him too.
Yeah, that was a waste of a turn. All right, we should probably go outside.
There's a guy
Right.
over on the other side. He says, psst, psst. "Hey, you guys are from out of town, right?"
Sherry, you
Yeah,
should talk to
obviously.
him.
Why do I have to talk to
Because you
him?
haven't talked to anybody yet.
You're trying to pimp me out?
He's a small.
Trying to
little-
use your skills to their fullest.
He's a small little halfling, and he's got like this brown like leather armor, and his hair's pulled back in like a ponytail, and he's like, psst,
Is his name Gary?
"You guys are new. in town. You guys aren't from here, are you?"
Okay. No, we're I guess I would ask him what makes you think that we're not from here.
Because I've never seen you around here. before.
Because you're fucking chained together like criminals. That's why.
That doesn't, you've never seen us. That doesn't mean that we're not from here. You've just never noticed us until now.
He said, I'm from here, and you're not from here.
And what is it to you?
He said, nothing. I don't mean no harm, nothing by it. I was just noticed that you guys weren't from here. Did you hear that they why we're trapped in here? Why they have you all locked up?
Well, the important thing is that you noticed us.
No, I think
So
the
make
answer
sure
you're
you
looking
understand.
for there is no. Quite a real no.
Well, I wasn't done.
Didn't want to make him feel bad.
You gotta, like, smooth things over first. But yes, okay.
Right. What would the high elf say in this situation?
Piss off, you. Piss off.
Well,
Probably high elves are they do look down. They do tend to typically look down on people who aren't them.
no.
Actually, not just high elves, just any elf tends to look down on.
No, not any elf.
No,
Well, most elves.
But
Okay,
half elf.
so
Anyway,
Sharandis is not stuck up.
that's totally fine.
Okay, good.
It only says it in your profile. But okay.
It doesn't actually say that, thanks.
Okay, just checking.
It's
Seeing
just
if you're
how you
paying
describe.
attention.
He says they've been locking everybody who comes into town up because the last few days they've been having bodies go missing from the graveyard and they can't figure out who's doing it. And they just assume it's outsiders because they're prejudiced towards outsiders around here. Ever since the big city got destroyed years ago. And people
Well, maybe you did it and you're trying to blame it on us because you're saying we're the outsiders. Looks like you're trying to find an alibi or a cover up.
He says, look around in this tavern. He's in this tavern. Almost everybody in here are outsiders. That's why we're all in here. He said,
Well, why are you singling us out?
because I'm next to you and I can't move. I just was making conversation.
Well, it's a hell of a way to start a conversation.
It's like the guy in the zigzag line at Disney that you happen to be opposite, and every time people move forward, you somehow end up opposite each other, and you end up having a fucking conversation.
He says, I apologize. I was just trying to make some conversation. He said, I'll leave you alone.
You don't have to leave us alone once you buy us all around to apologize for your asinine mistake.
Buy around? He said, look around you. This place is packed. There's nobody tending the bar. Everybody near the casks are just taking ale.
So why don't you jump behind the counter and get us our own?
Because I'm chained to these other dudes on the other side of you. I can't.
Well, then why are you worried about us? Why don't you worry about how you're going to get out of those chains?
Well, I was going to turn back around, but you kept going.
All right, be gone.
You can't banish him to the nether realms. He's just a
There you go.
dwarf.
He turns around and just kind of like minds his own business. So
It's fucked up anything I might find out.
you want to try to talk to anybody else?
It's not your go yet, Gary. It's my go.
Yeah. So you're gonna talk to Dan or Rob?
It's not Gary's go yet. Gary's had a go. I haven't yet.
So are you gonna talk to Gary? So you're gonna talk to Gary or Sherry?
No, I have plus.
You said
How much charisma do you have?
Said to people,
I have plus. I have +3 in perception and +1 in investigation. So I'm going to see if I can
You wanna
see
try and talk-
something that everyone else has missed in the pub.
You want
Plus one investigation.
Hang on, everyone keeps talking over. What Teflon?
You
I
gonna try
wanna
and talk
see
to
your-
somebody else?
No,
I
do you
want
want
to see your
Teflon?
investigation.
Shut up, Teflon.
You gonna try? And,
Just stop! I can't hear you. Sorry, I'm gonna have to turn your volume up.
yeah, turn my volume up.
I can't turn your volume up.
Okay, so you're gonna try and talk to somebody else?
No, I have +3 in perception, +1 in investigation. I want to roll to look around to see if there's anything that we've missed.
In the tavern?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make me an investigation.
So what do I need to roll?
You roll a d20 and then add your investigation modifier.
I say so. Surely my perception modifier should help as well.
No, you're rolling your investigation because you said you were investigating.
Okay. I
Yeah, let's see
find
how
the
good
ring.
your investigation skills are.
I will tell
I-
you.
Mr.
I got a
Chained over here.
13 plus 1, so 14.
Okay. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary other than the situation and things I've already described to you. You do, however, with that investigation, I will say you did notice, despite the noise going on inside the tavern, you could hear coming somewhere outside. You can hear like a faint, like a thump, thump,
Oh snap! He's got those good headphones.
So maybe someone digging or
It sounds like a thump, 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 and it stops. And then
really a
and it
one-person
starts
drum
again,
circle.
And then it starts again. Now, I want you all to give me a perception check.
How do I do that?
You roll a d20 and then you add your perception.
How do
It's
I
on your-
also do that?
Your perception's on your character sheet. So roll a d20 and then
Oh
take
my
whatever
goodness.
number that comes up.
Whoa. Uh-huh. The dice roller. No. All right, hold on a sec.
Okay.
No. Yes. Okay, wait. So we go to the thing with the D20, and then how do we do the thing with the perception?
So you rolled a d20.
Mm-hmm.
What number came up there?
9.
9. Okay. So now you look at your character sheet. Down your list of skills, you'll see perception.
Okay.
And if you
It's
have
the-
a plus, you add whatever you have plus next to it to that roll. And that's your perception check.
Am I okay? Perception plus 0.
Okay.
Okay, so D20. All right, hold on. I'm helping Sherry out.
So you rolled a
D20
9.
is at the bottom, right? Hit roll. Go over. What number is that?
18.
Sherry got an 18.
Good,
Go over
good
to your
score.
character sheet. No. Keep going. No. Yeah. Okay, go down. Was perception in there? What does it say perception?
Underneath the skills and there in the center of the character sheet.
It says +3.
Oh, she got pretty good. What was your number?
18.
She got 18 plus 3.
It's
I got
21.
9 plus 0.
See? So you got a 9. Sherry got an 18 or a 21. And you got a 10. Dan, what'd you
Sorry,
get?
I can't find the box that I'm trying to use to roll my dice. I'm just going to do a small roll against my mouse.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. No, that came off the table. Ah, that's terrible. Yeah, I got a 5 plus 3, so 8.
Okay. Well, Sherry definitely notices this.
Hell yeah.
Sleight of hand minus 0 for Dan.
Sherry and or let me refer to you by your
Actually, my
character
sleight of
names.
hands plus 2.
Sherry, Sherendith,
Sharendith.
Sherendith, and Aemlin. I'm gonna end up calling him Aemlin. I know. Sherendith and Aemlin. You both notice that the pounding is getting louder and starting to pick up.
Top props for me noticing the fucking pounding in the first place, though.
Yep.
Oh, you were talking about jumping out the pub. I knew there was shit to listen to.
Now I lost my place. Hold on.
Go outside so we can hear it better. Yep, good job.
No, because
So as Aemlin and Sherendith look out the window and you notice that the pounding is getting, it seems to be coming from that building you can see across the street.
so the pounding isn't moving.
And all of a sudden, the wall on the back of that building just fucking explodes.
Oh no.
And a huge chunk
have a
comes
troll.
flying directly at the window. And I would like you all to roll a dexterity check.
How do
Okay.
I do that? Can I assume that it hits my
Aemlin and Sherendith, you get advantage because you were looking at it.
I'm guessing that's a D20
Whoa,
again.
whoa. Yeah.
It's D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. So hit reset. Hit reset. Okay. Then roll the D20 again.
Yeah, I knew Avery was gonna make it.
I got a 14. What'd you get?
1.
Ooh. Okay. You got a
Did
1.
Did you roll a D20 twice? Because I said you had advantage. So you roll when you have advantage, you roll 2 D20s and you take the higher result.
Oh,
Okay.
so roll twice?
Yep, roll again and take the
So
higher
should I
result.
reset?
Just hit
and
roll.
again?
Just hit roll. It's fine.
Okay, I got 16!
All right.
Rob.
What's your dexterity
What?
modifier?
Mine?
It's for you.
For 16?
Wait, where's dexterity? Oh, is that top
Where it's-
left DEX?
Where it says saving
Plus
throws.
3. Plus 3.
Okay. Yeah.
So you got 19.
All right. So
Rob, what's
I
yours?
rolled 14, dexterity plus 2.
And Dave.
I
need a-
got 17 in total.
Print.
All right, you all made it. You all happened to like notice what's going on in
Mhm.
time enough to like duck as this huge chunk of the wall on that building across the street comes flying and crashes through that window.
Yeah, it takes out all those assholes we talked to.
No,
doesn't
does
just
it?
Come,
No,
doesn't just
hopefully
come through
it
the
takes out
window.
our chains.
It doesn't just come through the window. It breaks like the whole section of the wall that window's in, where it makes this big gaping hole. And
gaping.
out of where the wall exploded across the street comes this huge hulking two-headed 5-legged
Cyclops?
3-armed ogre, and it's got
3
patches.
arms.
It's got patchwork all around it where different pieces of all kinds of arms and legs, and even one of the heads is all sewn. It's all sewn together, and one of the heads is kind of like limp, and one of the legs is kind of like limp. And as it drags itself out of there and towards the end, where you all are trapped in, it's just kind of dragging through the mud in the water.
Kind of like that guy in Silence of the Lambs who's making a human.
And just as it steps out of the hole it made in that building across the street, a huge lightning bolt strikes that metal grate in the middle of the street.
Does it also hit the monster and the monster's dead and we don't have to deal with it?
The monster was not in the street.
Oh, okay.
No, he was to the side of the street, but I'm thinking maybe we've got an escape route to the sewers through the blocked thing in the street.
The whole inn gets quiet for like half a second, but it seems like 10 minutes as everybody just turns all at once and gawks at this creature. And like for half a second, nobody moves or says anything. And then panic. Everyone is trying to get loose and dash around. There's a whole bunch of movement and screaming and noise.
And everyone's, holy shit, shit's going down. Run away.
You can hear whistles off somewhere outside the inn of like guardsmen trying to get organized as this monster comes through that building. And what do you guys do?
Scramble.
All right, you want to try to pick the locks in your chains?
Wait, can I break the locks on the chains? Because, you know,
well,
that might be faster.
Gary, if you want to try
if
to
Rob
pick the
can
locks,
break the locks,
then you're going to give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
And
my sleight of hand's
Rob,
+2.
if you want to try to break the locks, then you're going to give me a strength check.
Like, oh, I don't want to give it. Can I use a dexterity check?
No, because you're trying to break chains.
Wait.
A sleight of hand is a dexterity check. I have +2 on dexterity.
That's for Gary. Gary's the one.
Gary, what do you have for sleight of hand?
What can I do?
Gary.
Ah, damn it.
You take 1 point of electricity damage.
Hey guys, I'm gonna pick these locks. Nope.
Right. Any of the rest of us strong enough to break the chains?
If you want
I
to try,
don't know if I'm
you wanna
strong
try-
enough.
If you want to try and break it, you're gonna have to give me a strength check.
It's not my go yet.
But it's not.
All right.
We're not in initiative yet, but we're almost there.
So what do I need to do to try and break it with my awesome sword?
Well,
You don't
we
have-
can always just spend the whole
don't-
game not
you don't have-
breaking
you
the
don't-
chains. And
That's a good idea too.
Weapons. There's
right
large
now,
feature
I'm
weapons, you don't have your
thinking
sword.
maybe we should be doing more in the running away and less in the worrying about the chains.
Okay.
Well,
We'll do the potato sack race. That's fine.
Since we're going to be running away together.
Amidst the
True.
crowd, it looks like you have one exit.
True. The door in front of us, yes. So what do we do?
Are you all scrambling through this hole?
Yep.
All
Well,
right.
the hole in the door. The hole in the sewer?
She's off
No,
making sure the kids are good.
The
But
hole.
yeah.
in the
Because
wall.
I'm all up for going for the sewer hole.
We got to get out the wall first.
You have to get out of the inn first.
I'm all up for getting out the inn and going to the sewer hole.
All right. You all climb out of the inn. I want you all to give me a perception check.
But that's just me. I don't know about everyone else.
So we're rolling a 20 plus our perception?
Yep.
Damn it, my perception is terrible. I'm just
I-
bad at
well,
everything.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I got a 7.
Great.
I can't climb through this giant hole in the wall.
Dan, what's your perception?
Well, I rolled a 3 and I've got a +3, so 6.
Oh wow.
Okay. Should I roll on her computer to make it like fair?
It's random. It shouldn't really.
Here, let me just.
Well,
I'll just use. Why don't
Well,
I just
mine-
use her? Why don't I just use her passive perception?
Okay.
And so her passive perception is 13.
That's way
well,
better
that's
than mine.
way. Hang on. Where do I see my passive perception?
It's
Oh
underneath-
shit! So what I rolled, should that be my passive plus the roll,
No.
or should it be just the middle thing?
No,
With-
passive is when I decide what you notice.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, so when I
it's-
rolled, I had a 7, and I have no perception.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm a noob. But
she noticed that because
Accurate.
you all were very secure in your lightning enchanted shackles, when the
Mm-hmm.
guards threw you in here, they left everybody's weapons like sitting on the outside at the corner of the tavern, not 20 feet away from where you are now exiting. So you could
Good-
always
good,
run over
get the
there and try to
weapons.
find your weapons.
get the fucking
Awesome.
weapons.
in the
We're
big
gonna
pile.
need them.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, my speechcraft's all right, but it's
Now,
not that good.
The big ogre has now made it into the street, and let's see if he notices you. Nope, he has not noticed you yet. He's just barreling through the street towards that hole that you guys just came out of.
The hole in the tavern.
Yeah, you can try to run over and find
Well,
your
it could have been the hole in the street before anyone.
weapon.
could
If you're
get
gonna run
down.
over
We
there,
didn't make it to that hole yet.
if you're gonna try to run over and you can run towards that grate if you want. You could try to run away, or you can try to run and get your weapons. You guys can do whatever you want. You're shackled together. Just know that.
Well, I'd quite like to go and get my weapons. Is that my weapons and my equipment?
Well, your equipment's technically still on you. They just took
Okay.
your weapons. Well, no, you're gonna give me an investigation check. Let's see who finds their weapon.
What checks that?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay. That's intimidation. I got 18.
What are we doing?
Dan finds
Rolling-
his weapons.
Rolling for investigation. So I rolled a 17, but I've got +1 on investigation, so I got 18.
Another 20?
You got
13.
Rob
What's
finds
my
his weapons.
investigation? Investigation 0. I'm terrible at everything.
It's cool.
13.
You found your weapon.
Roll again.
Which one?
No.
You're 20.
20.
Oh wow.
You all
And then
managed
go
to
over. What's your
find their
investigation?
weapons.
It's alphabetical.
Yep.
+2.
She got a 22.
Well,
Or
I
does
tell
it not
you,
count because it's 20 plus?
A natural 20 is a critical success.
Awesome.
So she probably could have found
And-
everyone's weapons.
A natural one.
You found our weapon,
and it's thanks to her that
which you knew were there in the first
Hang
place.
on, wait. Teflon's saying something. It's thanks to her
that you guys knew your weapons were over there in the first place.
that.
Yeah.
So,
So it kind of works out.
yep.
It couldn't
so
have not rolled a 20.
You all find your weapons. Let's see. Does the ogre notice you now? Yep. He reaches to the thing and he starts to reach one of his hands into the hole, and as the head looks over, he sees you guys, and now he's gonna start walking towards you. Let's roll initiative.
Does
Roll
the ogre
initiative.
count as a humanoid?
I don't have initiative.
Yeah, no, a humanoid just means basically looking a bit like a human. It's the structure rather than.
Are we still chained together?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we all failed miserably.
Yeah. Let's get out of these chains. 3, 2, 1. Somehow I rolled a 0. Okay, wait, what
So,
are we
guys,
rolling
what
for
are
now?
we doing right now?
I don't have initiative. Oh wait, that's a mod. Okay, yeah, I have 0 for that. This is a worthless roll. What? My character is terrible. Oh
Okay,
yeah, I got a
apparently-
20. I rolled a 20.
Apparently, I don't have any initiative at all.
I don't
Would
have
that
any
be right?
initiative either, but I rolled a 20.
Would that be right, Jason? That I don't have initiative? I can't even see initiative. Where's initiative?
Right.
Wait,
The whole list of dexterity, wisdom.
it's not up there with
Oh,
strength and
+2.
dexterity?
I see it. Next to armor.
Yep.
I have 14.
No, I rolled a 20. My strength and dexterity and con INT is initiative, right?
No.
God damn it.
You know the big bit on the right?
Yeah.
The big box on the right. Just up from that, next to armor, is initiative.
Dave, what did you get on your initiative roll?
I'm waiting to roll.
Oh.
I want to make sure Rob knows where I'm
Hmm?
directing him to.
It was this, right?
He doesn't have it.
No, it's right. You know the
Oh,
big
right,
box
right.
that has
Oh,
actions,
the big
equipment,
box.
features, and
He
traits.
didn't have it opened wide.
+2.
That's okay.
Okay, there we go.
+2 initiative, but I rolled a 20.
So
So
22.
22. And I shall roll now, and I get an 18 +2, which is 20.
Honey, you're listening, right?
Yeah, I'm right
Okay.
here.
I go pee.
Thank you for the announcement.
Basically, that means play for him.
Oh, okay.
And the monsters.
Well, if we're chained together, we're either all going with him or he's pissing right on the street.
Alright, the monsters initiative. Okay.
Wow, he sounds like a really high pressure cold water tap.
That was the sink, sorry.
Nope, Dan, they do not classify it as humanoid.
Okay. I'm guessing because of the extra legs, heads, and arms.
You can guess.
Wait, they don't really look human-like, so that's my guess.
All right. So first up is.
Hang on, is this an orc?
No, it's an ogre.
Ogre. I can't speak ogre.
It doesn't seem to be speaking.
Shrek.
He seems to be going raw.
I can't speak orc either.
I have this in. I chose this adventure because it has a giant ogre fight at the beginning. Because the last time I ran a game, Gary complained that he didn't get to fight anything in the first session. So now that we've rolled initiative, and there's no surprise round because nobody was surprised.
You hear this outside?
What?
I think she was asking Rob.
Oh.
No, sorry. We have a dumbass neighbor.
Oh.
Sorry. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Well, Rob is first up in the initiative. He did the best.
Yay!
So he needs to decide what he's going to do first.
Does he tell you, or does he need to do something?
Yeah, he'll have to tell me, and then I will tell him what if he needs to roll.
Okay. Well, you're the best thing, so you need to make a decision.
Okay, well, everybody was chained together. Like,
You're still chained
go to
together.
the bathroom in my pants. What happened?
You're still chained together, but you rolled the highest initiative, so that means you go first.
Yay! What to do? What?
Well, the ogre is approaching you. He's
Oh
probably
no!
He's probably about 20 feet away. You all have found your weapons now, and so
Dude, how's it going?
you're the first in. We roll initiative when we go into combat, and this is a combat situation because the ogre is charging at you guys.
Hmm.
So we can't talk him out of it.
You can try on your turn, but it's.
I mean, I do
Rob-
have charisma.
Rob
Go
rolled the highest
talk him out of
initiative,
it.
and
Mhm.
so he's the first up in initiative order, so he can decide what to do.
I guess we all got our weapons. Everybody's bloodthirsty at this point, right? So, I mean, I would say we should all like jump out of the way, as if we were like a crew of
Double
cheerleaders
bastards.
that were synchronized and whatnot. But I don't think that's us. So, yeah, that too. It's a little slippery. Somebody's gonna fall. So maybe we should all pick our weapons up and like. Yeah, we should
Attack the
do that.
motherfucker.
Yeah, do the thing like pawns do, and just put your weapons up, and it's like a thing, and he's just gonna skewer himself on our swords. It'll be fine. Yeah. So Dan, chop his head off. Can we roll for that?
I'm a fucking ranger.
He's 20 feet away. He's
All
going
right,
to
Dan,
roll-
shoot him first. Everybody else, wait for Dan to miss, and then slice all the pieces up. It'll be great.
So your idea is to
And Rob, since you're all chained together, like holding your action is a thing you can do. So if you want to hold an action until you can, what that does is it takes you out of the initiative order, and then you insert yourself whenever you're ready to act. Okay.
I don't know if my acting is gonna help in any separate situation.
No, it's your action, not your ability to convince people that you are that character on the stage.
But I am the character. I am ASMR.
So if you want to hold your action and wait until until later down the initiative line when you see an opportunity for you to do something that you want to do, you can
look like
then say
less
you're gonna do it
cowardly.
then.
Sure, yeah, that sounds good. I'll wait till my moment to strike.
Rob's gonna hold his action. Dan,
Yep.
you're
That sounds like a good idea.
Are we guys agreed that we're going to attack this thing?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to aim. How many eyes has this thing got? No, this is a good question. I need to know.
That's a good question.
But
4 eyes. So I can't really aim for the middle eye
It's
because
got 2 on one head, and then the other head that's like just kind of limply bobbing along. It's got 2 on there. But
okay, I'm
they
going
don't-
to aim for one of the eyes on his not limping along head with my longbow.
All right. Well, you roll an attack, and I'll tell you where you hit the monster.
D20 again.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going to aim at the monster, and I'm going to roll an 18 plus my what's that? What do I have to add for a ranger?
Okay. So the weapon you're attacking with is
My longbow.
Yeah.
So I get a +4 hit, and my damage is 1d8 plus 2. I didn't roll a d8.
Yeah. You wait till you see if you hit. So you where it shows your longbow, where it says hit DC.
+4.
It says +4. So that's what you add to your D20 roll.
22.
Hit. So you got 22.
Yep.
All right. That
Should hit.
That does hit.
I do trust my friends.
It doesn't hit it. It doesn't hit it in the eye. It just kind of sticks like right in like the side of its cheek.
Oh no.
Okay.
How's it gonna do his makeup with the cheekbones damaged?
Is that my
Now-
d8?
Now you can roll damage.
No. Okay, so is that? Yeah, I think that is the d8.
So you have a D8.
No, that's
plus
got a
2.
9.
That's not a D8.
A D8 plus 2 means you roll a D8 and add 2.
I've got 3 that look like diamonds.
Right,
This
we'll
one
roll-
doesn't
the
have a
one that's
9.
got an 8 on it.
We'll roll.
Lots of them have 8s. I found the one that doesn't have a 9, so it must
Okay,
be this one.
Roll that one.
Shit, I only got a 2.
All right, that's now you add plus 2, so that makes it 4.
4. Okay.
So you did 4 damage to the monster.
That's still pretty shit.
Yeah, you just cleared up his vision a little bit.
Would you like to know how many hit points the monster has?
That would be nice.
Yeah, well, too bad. That's not a piece of information you get. I don't care what.
Huh. DM equals cunt. Marvelous. Okay, I figured out that equation.
Oh well. I have, if that's then
Mhm.
I have
Yeah,
a-
don't do
I have a
that.
surprise for you, Sherry. You're next in the initiative order.
Okay, so I roll D20, right?
Yeah,
No,
You gotta tell us
Decide
what
what
you're
you
gonna
wanna
do
do.
first.
What you want to do?
Oh, sorry.
Wait. So what happened with the arrow and the longbow and all?
He
I hit
shot-
him.
He shot him with an arrow.
Okay.
I
He had the
don't know
arrow
where.
sticking out of the side of his cheek.
And
And
did
then
he
tried
know
to
it?
find the hit points and got mad. Okay.
So he's pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
now
throw
it's
it?
mad. Okay.
he did.
Now I
4
kind of
damage.
wanna stun him and throw a fireball.
Ooh, if you could throw a fireball, that's awesome.
Can
Let's
I?
see.
Level 1 bard
Oh.
fireball.
Well, shit. Can I play?
Yeah. I think
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, throw some alcohol in the wound.
Oh, I don't see.
Or
any
shove my
spells.
wand up his nose and pull out his boogers.
I don't see any spells in your spell list.
I lower my back and light my fart in his face.
There you go.
Okay, should I sing?
You could sing and buff the rest of us.
Do you have any? Do you have any spells at level 1?
A spell.
I feel like
And
You know,
okay.
that's under features that she can do that if she wants to.
spell casting, yeah.
But under her spells, I don't see anything listed.
Okay. No, impossible.
I feel like we might have screwed that part up.
That's all right. Let me check.
No, I'll totally cast a spell.
Yeah.
Trying to see if we can cast a spell.
DM, are we level 0 or level 1?
You're level 1.
Okay.
Level 0, we'd be dead.
There is no level 0.
Gary mentioned level 0 earlier. Yeah, you mentioned level 0 earlier.
Yeah. When you asked what level,
DC 12, spell attack +4.
Well, what's the point of having level 0 spells if you can't be level 0?
spellcaster.
They just kind of wash up on your feet like the water at the beach. They're like, hey, I'm a spell. And you're like, okay, cool.
I like all the dead jellyfish.
Yeah.
So for my spell, it says to, am I reading this correctly? It says to roll d12 and then add 4.
Well, it depends on the spell you're casting. So I'm looking at your spell casting right now. It says, so you get 2 cantrips of your choice from the bard spell list. And then the bard table shows how many spell slots you have to cast bard spell.
I think I'm going to go and fill up my beer. Be right back.
Go ahead.
Where's the bard spell list?
You know 4 first level spells of your choice from the bard spell list. Okay.
Oh wait, the cantrip thing? She knows one cantrip from the wizard spell list. INT is your spell casting ability for it. Her history? +2. Your INT is plus, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see here. All right, so on your character sheet, you see down there where it shows the table on the right-hand side, the big one that has like your dagger and rapier and an arm strike. See how it has actions underlined? We'll go over and click on spells. Right?
Oh, hit that?
Yeah.
Right there. No, right here. Yeah.
And then click manage spells, and it'll bring up another menu on the right-hand side. Manage spells is right there. It's a button to the right of that search box.
Hit that.
Move your hand.
Make it big. No, maximize. Known spells. It says 0.
Yeah. So.
Wait. So the cantrip thing doesn't work for her?
No. Hold on. So you clicked on manage spells, right? Okay. So you see up at the top of that thing where it says spell slots?
Yeah.
The drop down menu. Click that.
She's got 2.
So you have 2 first level spell slots. Now click where it says add spells.
Okay.
And that will drop down.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
See where it says cantrips? You get 2 cantrips that you know, and known spells you get 4. And cantrips would be like a 0 level spell, and you get to know 4 first level spells. But you only get 2 spell slots a day. So you have to decide which 2 first level cantrips you can cast anytime. But after that, your first level spells and above, those you'll have to go off of spell slots. So you'll have to decide you'll know 4 first level spells, but you can only have 2 of them prepared for those spell slots.
All right, well, I want to use a light because I want to shine that shit right in his face and blind him.
Well, what light does is that it means you cast light on an inanimate object, and it will.
No.
It will.
He's not inanimate.
It will illuminate something. So kind of like instead of holding a torch, you could cast it on like your dagger or something, and you could use that as like a light to shine. That's what.
Is there something that is blinding light for an enemy?
But that's a cantrip. If you see where it says filter by spell level, you can click on first, and that will only show you first level spells. Or you can click on 0 and then click off of first, and that will only show you cantrips. So cantrips you can track, you can do anytime.
Ooh.
You have to pick.
Thunderclap.
You only know 2 of them.
Okay, let's do Thunderclap.
Well, wait. What does Thunderclap do?
If you click on the drop-down arrow next to
you can create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay, that sounds.
So
I like that.
What it does is that you cast it in a spot up to 100 feet away. So you see where it says range area 5 feet.
Yeah.
It's within a 5-foot radius of where.
Yeah, and when you said we're 20 feet away.
Yeah, you're about 20 feet away from.
And this only works from 5 feet.
No, it will when you cast it. It will only affect a 5-foot area radius.
Oh, and we're
Um,
20 feet. Okay, so yeah, so
Yeah.
no.
So if
that's
you
not gonna
cast it
work.
on the spot he's in, it won't affect any of you because it will only affect within a 5-foot radius
Yeah.
of where he's standing.
It'll affect where you're trying to hit, not us. So if you drop it now, it's not going to burn us. Well, if you drop it right where we are, it'll burn us. But if you cast it at him, it's going to burn him and not affect us because we're
And
far enough
Oh,
away.
if you were
well, that's
to
what we
wait
want.
until yeah, exactly. And if you were to wait until he was up close in melee with somebody, then it would affect the person he's in combat with. But
Oh,
that's how that works.
so it sounds like we're good to go with the thunderclap. We're
Yeah.
good.
So you're allowed to know 2 cantrips, and
Okay.
you're allowed to know 4 first level spells. So
All right.
where it says learn, you click
Yep.
that to equip those to your character.
Okay, I got learn on that one. Is that all we need for this?
You want to go ahead and choose what you want to have now.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's okay. It's all right. You're new, and it's fine. It's the first session. We're all learning. This is only the second time I've ever been a dungeon master for 5th edition.
Best dungeon master.
It's the first time I've ever played.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, whilst we're
Me
quickly
and
admitting
Gary are
everything,
the only veterans here, so it's totally fine.
whilst we're quickly talking about IRL stuff, I've got to have a shout out to Destructor GG, who was watching us on YouTube, that says
Oh,
Shrek begins walking towards you. It's 15 minutes late. You said no, it's 15 minutes ago.
Well, thank you for watching.
Okay, now it's 20 minutes ago.
And
shout
yes,
out
thank
Destructor
you,
GG.
Shout out.
No, I think that was me just randomly typing stuff.
So anyway,
It sounded like you were chomping into an apple, but it looked like you were vaping.
Yeah, I was vaping.
She's casting thunderclap.
You seen the
Okay.
size of this thing?
Let's see what her spell save DC is 12. So he must roll a Constitution check of 12 or higher.
All right, I have my second cantrip.
Okay.
It's gonna be the shit. I'm telling you. We're gonna need it.
We need it. We need some help.
All right, so I just learn it.
Well, yeah, you can go ahead and learn select the spells that you know.
I got it.
But you can only
Love
cast
it.
you can only cast that one on this.
I'm ready. Let's do this. I want to thunderclap his ass.
We basically all get one action per turn.
He failed his
Per day.
Constitution set.
Yeah.
So how much
Thunderclapped him all up. He don't know what to do.
How much damage does it do?
A
1d6
lot.
thunder damage. All right. Roll me a d6, Sherry. Let's see how much damage.
D6. Let's see
Yep.
what we can make this baby
That's the
burn.
second one.
Hachi
I-
6.
I think
Okay,
so.
sorry. You know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing.
That's
Shit.
a square die.
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6. Oh, he takes
I did.
6 damage.
All right. Fuck this motherfucker up. I'm telling
He
you.
takes all the possible damage.
Dan, you
Mhm.
want to know how much hit points he has left?
Yeah, but you're not
0.
going to tell us.
I'm not gonna tell you. No. This ain't OCD and D.
I wonder if I could roll for perception
I'm
or
just-
insight. Insight.
Nah,
would-
don't do that. Nah, you good.
Phil, if you listen to this, I'm just teasing. You're doing a great job. All right. Next up in the initiative order is Gary.
No, you're last, Gary.
Would you rather wait and let the monster go, Gary? Oh, well, okay. Gary's not taking an action this round, so okay. Give me an attack roll.
That's a bit more.
Hit. Five damage. Now it is the monster's turn. Who is he going to? He comes running up to you guys. He is now, and He's fast enough to reach you in 1 turn.
Oh no.
Okay.
He has a speed of 40 feet.
Got really
Oh
long
my
legs.
goodness. That's probably a good idea.
You can.
I don't know what things I have to do, but I could do them. Yeah, that sounds great. Should I stab him in the eye that Dan missed?
All right. He's attacking Dan.
Oh. Hello.
Now Rob can go after the ogre now because
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Hang
the
on, he's
thing.
attacking me. Why don't I get to go next?
No, I'm gonna
because
save you. It's gonna be great.
you already used your
Okay.
action this round.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my
Okay,
what do you
so-
call it?
Dan,
Jason, who's up?
Dan, the monster. Dan, does a 15 hit you?
Sorry, the monster does what?
Does a 15 hit you?
Whoa, wait. What
No,
happened to
it
my
doesn't.
chance to use the
Mine's
thing where I
16.
can do the thing?
Yeah, you're going to do the thing after the monster goes because you waited until he got up to you.
My
Okay.
my armor class is 16, so I guess no, it doesn't.
Okay. What about a 18?
Did you say 18?
Yeah.
I just get. Yeah, it hits me for 2. God damn it, that's noisy ice.
That hits you. I haven't said how much damage you take yet. And then
Okay.
the third attack misses Gary. Huh? Yeah, it was a 10.
Okay, so I've been hit.
Yep, and you're about to take damage.
Yep.
You take 5 damage.
How do I do that on the site?
All right, on your character sheet.
Yep, there already.
You see where it says? You see where
Top
it says
right.
hit points?
Current max. Yep.
Yep. So in the box to the left of that,
Damage.
you type in 5 and then push the damage button.
Okay, cool. Done.
And then when
So
you get
I'm
healed,
at 6 hit points.
okay. Now, Rob, go ahead.
Yay. I'm gonna do the thing.
You're gonna attack
Can I
him?
use my athletics?
No, you use your. What are you attacking him with?
My sword?
My
You're
barbed
attacking with the sword?
words.
So then, what you're gonna want to do is, oh, I can't cut the wrong.
Oh wait, can I use my daggers?
Are you gonna use? I would probably use your sword if I were you.
He's up
Okay,
close
I'm
now,
gonna
right?
go. Yeah, I'm gonna use the sword.
Yeah, he's within range of all of you now.
So he's within 5 feet.
If you're gonna use your great sword, what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll your d20,
Mm-hmm.
and you see where it says hit DC. It says +3 next to your great sword.
Okay, let me
Shoot.
hold on.
It's okay.
Hold on, I'm old and slow. Hit DC great sword +3,
Yes.
range
you roll a
5.
You roll a d20,
Uh-huh.
and you add that +3, and then
Awesome.
if you hit, you see where it says 2d6 +1 next to it.
Mm-hmm.
That means if you hit, you will roll 2d6 and then add 1 to the results.
So I roll 2 of them.
If you hit. Yeah, first
Oh
you
my
have to roll your
goodness.
d20 and add 3 to see if you hit.
So
You
complicated.
haven't killed this fucker yet.
All right, 14.
You've only hit it once, Sherry.
Jeez.
What'd you get?
14.
14. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
All
Plus
right.
+3.
All right now.
And then 2d6s.
Yeah, roll 2d6s and add 1.
Wait, do I have to do the? Yeah, let me do that. Roll 7, because I'm terrible at rolling d6s.
That's okay. 7 plus 1, so 8.
8.
8 damage.
All right. And then what happens? He's dead, right?
So
Yeah,
it's-
then I guess it's me.
we're at the top of the initiative order. Rob, it's your turn.
Yay.
Rob just had his turn.
That's because Rob held his action and reinstated.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Rob, your turn again.
So then I use my daggers to stab the giant after he was
Well,
dead already on the
you know
ground.
Your great sword takes 2 hands to wield because it's a big sword.
But did the giant die or what?
No,
Is
you
it
did.
dead?
Not yet. No.
You did a big slash across his belly, but it's still going.
It's still going.
Yeah. So what happens in a combat round? A combat round
Mhm.
is 6 seconds, right? So everything that everybody, including the monster, does, this all happens in a period of 6 seconds. So it's like you all are going at the same time.
Yeah, we're in
Okay.
like slow mo.
Gotcha. So it's not dead yet.
So
No, it's not dead yet.
a minute is 10 rounds.
This has taken us 6 seconds to do.
The reason is, and the only reason is that it took us so long to get through that round is because some things we had to
Sure.
look up and some things we had to explain. And as we get more
And
proficient,
we're all noobs.
That's fine.
things will speed up.
Makes
So
sense.
it's your go, Rob.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Or
If
you
he's
wanna
not
do
dead,
sword?
and I did pretty good, I'm gonna push my luck.
Roll your
That's-
d20 and add 3.
All right, 19 plus 3, 22.
Hit. Roll for damage.
2d6s.
Yep, 2d6 plus 1.
4 plus 1 is 5.
5 damage.
All right. Is he dead
Making
yet?
progress. Nope.
Ah, damn it.
Damn.
All right, somebody else slashes this idiot.
So roll d20, see if I hit.
Are you using your bow still?
No, hang on. How far away is the monster?
He's right in front of me. I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
No, wait, Rob. Wait, Rob.
He's right
How
in front
close?
of all of you.
Within
So
5 feet.
Yeah, he's within 5 feet.
I'm going to use my short swords because apparently I have 2.
All right. So Dan drops his
Yeah.
longbow and whips out this short sword.
I don't drop it. I just carefully put it back around me.
Oh, well,
so I
that's going
don't
to
leave it.
take up one of your attack actions then. So
Nah, just throw it on
really?
the ground. Throw it on the ground. Pick it up later. It'll be fine.
Right, fine. If
I promise
actually,
not to step on it.
if in this time I couldn't have put my bow back in place, I have to drop it for the rest of the fight. I won't put it back. I'll just drop it. So with 2 weapons, do I have to roll twice for each damage?
You roll once.
Say once for each damage.
Once for each hit.
Yeah.
And then you'll roll for damage upon a hit. So take one attack and we'll see if it hits and then deal damage. And then roll.
And then do the same thing again. Okay,
cool. Do it again.
Okay, my first, so my D20 is
A -1 to confidence to his bow being on the ground.
so that's 19. Is that plus anything?
It'll be plus the hit DC for your short sword.
Plus 4.
Yeah. So 19 plus 4.
Yeah, and now I run roll a D6.
That's a hit. So yes, now you roll D6 and add 2.
3, 5.
All right, go ahead and do your next one.
Okay, so the 20. Oh, that's a 1.
Critical failure.
Come
Guessing
on, Dan.
Guessing
What's
I don't
happening?
have to roll the D6 there.
Dark Sight Ranger. Use your dark vision on him. What's happening?
Next in the order is Sherry.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Kill that motherfucker.
Here we gonna
Oh, sorry, I
take
keep
this bitch
setting it
down.
to Drexel.
All right. So what do I do?
It's your
Kill
turn.
it.
You can
I
cast.
don't know. I mean, you're an elf.
Gotta talk it out.
I
Or
gotta
what do you want to do?
All right.
cast another spell.
You could
You can.
Might be
You
better
could-
off.
Let's see.
snob talk him
Oh
to death.
shit! Can I put it to sleep?
You have sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
If you
no.
want, you can totally cast
seriously.
sleep if you want to.
If you got
Fuck yeah,
sleep, you
let's
can
do this.
cast sleep.
If we can do this shit, we gonna have to put this motherfucker
All
down.
right.
We're gonna put his ass to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and then everybody else can attack it on sneak attack, and we're gonna kill this bitch.
Okay, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but this is way better than the Overseas Connection live D&D
If you-
thing they did
if
earlier.
You know.
Well,
I mean, it is.
Let me
My
say this.
11-year-old is looking at me like I'm crazy.
Let me say this.
Here, can you do this?
I'm gonna get up in that bitch motherfucker punk's face.
I want to sleep.
Sleep affects a 20-foot radius, so she's gonna put all of them to sleep.
Oh, she's gonna put all of us to sleep. Sherry,
Yeah.
don't do sleep.
Oh well, don't do. No, you gotta be on the mic.
No, can you please just do this? I got this.
You're gonna put us to sleep, not the monster.
Okay, well, I'll be right there.
Well, she might put the monster to sleep as well, but
Okay, wait, what happened now?
okay. If Sherry casts sleep,
She can also
Mhm.
attack with her weapons too if she wants
if
to.
Sherry casts sleep, she's gonna run the risk of putting all of us to sleep as well as the monster.
Yeah, that
She'd be
sounds
better
bad.
off attacking with the weapons.
I like that idea.
Unless she's got close range spells that aren't going to fry the fuck out of us. And unfortunately, her fire spell is going to.
Actually, no. Actually, that I'm looking at this, she could use sleep. She would just have to aim the spell past the monster to where it would still hit with the monster within the radius.
Oh,
What?
that is
like-
cunning.
It's like it's like one of you takes up
She
a
behind it.
square,
Well,
and
no,
she-
no,
and
the
he takes up-
monster is like a foot in front of us. So if she casts it behind the monster so that it still affects the monster and doesn't affect us, that
Well,
would work.
Well, listen, think of it like a grid, okay? Each one
Yeah.
of
Grenade.
you takes up one square. The monster
Mhm.
takes up one square in front of you guys. Think of it like that. And if she casts it past that on a square past him and it still gets in that area,
Think of a Venn diagram.
see, she can still do it. So
It basically is a Venn diagram of where
let's
sleep
see.
hits us and,
Spell-
or hits the monster and not us.
Yes, it's like wait, not us or monster in the ass. Is that what you
wow.
said?
No, I didn't say anything about in the ass.
Okay, because I don't know. I think that's
Basically,
Rob,
that's the
Rob,
the
accent talking.
monster's like two, like between 1 and 5 foot away from us.
roll 5d8 for her.
Oh my goodness, that sounds scary. I'm gonna do it though. Where's the mouse? What? Her computer. Oh my goodness, this computer. I built it. D5.
just-
I don't have a D5.
No,
A
5d8.
So
5 of
D8
them?
5 times.
Oh my goodness, number 5. 5. Wait, that's not modifier 5, right?
No. You rolling 5. That you're rolling
All
5.
right. Gotcha. 22.
22.
5, 7, 1, 1, 8 plus
is the-
0.
This is to determine if the monster goes to sleep.
22.
Okay.
That doesn't
He-
sound great.
He resists.
Damn it.
You mean barely. So you see him kind of like his
It's
eyelids.
like,
kind of, he's like, he starts to it, then all of a sudden he snaps back awake, like,
It looked like he almost needed a nap and then he had some coffee.
So next up in the order is Gary.
Okay.
If you're using 2 weapons and you get 2 attacks,
Oops.
then that's 1 attack.
He's right in front of you. What are you
Your sneak
talking
attack.
about, sneak attack?
If he's engaged with another person, then Gary can technically do a sneak attack as long as he's right next to it.
Oh, technically.
Yeah,
Okay.
because his last attack hit me, not Gary.
No.
Yeah, that's one of
So
your.
if you hit,
So
if
no,
you hit, you get to
listen.
have a go at
Why the
others.
fuck did it go behind him?
So, because if you
Listen.
threw it at him, it would put us all to sleep.
So you made the decision to throw it behind his ass?
No. Listen, Sherry.
It was that or do something.
Yeah, the radius is
Forward
20
stuff.
feet. So
No,
in order to hit him,
right.
you would have to hit the
That's
monster.
fine.
You would have
It's
to
okay.
cast it behind him, and it
Work on
still hit him. It
Well,
Dungeon
is
Master.
his ass asleep?
Dungeon Master, did the
No,
hit points go
it's
down
us.
from the
It's
sleep
asleep.
ray?
Hold on.
No,
He's not asleep.
Ah, damn it.
no. He was able to.
Motherfucker.
He's a little sleepy.
He
He's
hit
not
the
asleep.
He hit his resistance. He
Okay.
was able to resist it.
So one more, he would be asleep, but like a light sleep, like at the dentist.
If he was asleep, he would be asleep for a whole minute.
God.
Oh, okay.
Just
Well, I mean, the
for
attack
okay,
takes 60
so-
seconds, though.
Feel
Or,
nice.
I mean, 6 seconds.
Or until he would either be asleep for a whole minute or until he was attacked.
Ah.
Wait, so the attack would wake him up?
Yeah, I would have woke him back up.
Do you get extra damage for attacking attacking someone that's asleep?
That's we'll cover that.
Could he just be asleep and we just walk past him?
Gary, your sneak attack will account for since you're using 2 weapons, I assume, right? So your sneak attack can account for either one of those 2 attacks. You can add your sneak attack to one of them. So you can do your dagger or your rapier, it's your choice. Hit. And then you add D6 to this, right? Okay.
That's shit. You can do better than that. Actually, that's a good number.
That's 11 damage, right? Yeah. Hit.
Is that for one weapon?
That's a
and
hit.
then for the next one?
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you this, guys, before.
Uh-oh.
But when Rob did his I think it was Rob's last attack. That was he bloodied the monster. So that
so it's got an open wound now.
A monster is considered bloodied. A creature is considered bloody when they reach a third or less of their hit points.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Okay. That's something.
Almost there.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah, you still get your damage modifier. You just don't get another D6. Okay. So I'll take 2 more points off him. Oh shit. So you see this little like he finds like this soft spot, and when the monster's not paying attention, and he shoves his razor up in it, and then sticks his dagger in another side, and there's this black and reddish, like oozing blood just starts.
Ew.
The monster just. It is the monster's turn, and he will say, "Where is my daddy?"
What? Oh no! We're the monsters.
This time he's attacking Rob.
Oh.
First.
Okay.
So Rob, does a 13 hit you?
Does a 13 hit me? I don't know. Does it?
Well, roll the damn dice.
Hang on, wait.
You gotta look at his armor class.
Hell no. Armor class is 18.
Okay. So
Woo! Take that.
a swing at Rob misses.
Mm-hmm.
A swing at Dan, that misses.
Sorry about your dad, monster. My bad.
Dan, an 8 doesn't hit you, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Dan ducks a swing from the monster's fist, and
Doesn't
then
it?
Gary does an 18 hit you.
Gary, why?
The monster's
Doesn't
third arm
an
comes
11
swinging
kill
around,
you?
swinging around to the person who did a crap ton of damage to him.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Put him to
shit.
sleep.
It smacks Gary
Whoa.
right upside the it just kind of glances off of Amelin's shoulder for 1 point.
Only 1 point? Okay.
1 point.
All
Just
right.
Kind of a glancing blow.
I thought I did quite a lot of damage, but apparently not enough.
Rob, you are
Yes.
first up. Are you going to finish this thing off?
Finish it.
Oh man, I want to have conversations with him and see.
Oh, for God's sakes, kill this bitch.
But I think killing him was probably the way to go. Let's do this.
We've barely got out of the pub.
I know, right? Roll 20 and call it quits. Like,
Kill this
are you
bitch
dead
and then
yet?
unchain us, and
I'm gonna hit him
call.
with the broadsword.
Everybody roll a perception check.
Perception. Well, how do I do that?
You say I'm gonna roll a perception check.
And then do what?
Roll a
And then you
d20.
press the
add your
button.
That's if you want to do a perception check.
I'll do a
Roll it.
perception check. 15 plus.
I'm telling everyone to roll perception, Dan.
Okay.
Oh, we've all got it.
Plus 0. I don't have good perception. Hun, roll perception check.
I'm rolling it.
Rob,
She
what'd
knows
you get?
exactly what to do. 15 plus 0.
6 plus.
Which
Where's
one
my
is the perception?
It's on your skill list down
Plus
in the middle, in
3.
the middle column.
I got a 9.
Okay, 9. 9.
I don't know if I rolled it right. I have 23.
Oh, you definitely got it. Yes.
Okay.
You all notice. You all notice as you can hear the distant whistles you heard as the town guard mustering. They're all starting to come in from the side. They're still about like 30 feet away, but they're running in your direction to help out with the monster. Yeah, they finally got here.
How kind.
Rob, your turn.
All right. Is he dead yet?
No.
No.
You didn't swing at it.
Jeez.
They're still 30 feet away.
Wait, who's 30 feet away?
The guards.
Can I kill the guards? Probably not with my ammo.
Don't kill the guards. It's not going to be good.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I thought he was gonna die the last time around. All right, I'll roll another 20 to kill the ogre. Be gone, ogre. Oh, 6.
That does not hit.
Jeez.
Rob misses.
Somebody else do it.
Next up, Sherry.
I'm tired
No, I
of being
thought it was me
No,
after Rob.
Nope, it's Dan. Dan's next. Sorry.
Can I use animal handling to tame the ogre?
It's not an animal, so no.
We're all animals.
Just put it out of his misery, Dan.
Nope.
Okay.
Mad at this point.
Okay, still close up, right?
Yeah.
It's
I mean, you
2
can
feet in
try-
front of you.
You can try to
Okay.
talk to it if you want, but I mean, talking's a free action.
I don't speak ogre. I run up and slide in between its legs and try to
No.
eviscerate it from underneath.
Then everybody make a dexterity check.
Oh, jeez. We can't all do this together. Wait, what am I
forgot
rolling
we-
for dexterity?
Dan, you don't make a dexterity check.
Wait, what am I rolling for dexterity?
You roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
13.
Okay.
Dexterity plus 2.
Okay. Gary, what'd you
roll?
It's not my turn yet. You stop.
No, he said run dexterity check.
Yep, make a dexterity
All
check.
right.
please.
13 plus 1. I got 14.
Oh, so you laughing at me? You less than me.
Dan, you're gonna make an acrobatics check
Okay,
Who?
D20.
Acrobatics check.
with disadvantage to the rest of it.
Okay, that is a 19 plus 2, so that's a 21.
All right, we'll roll again. Lower result because it's disadvantage.
Everybody's
So I've
ankle
dropped
broken.
my dice. So I've got to roll again.
And take
Yeah.
the lower result because you're at disadvantage because you're chained to these people.
Okay, well that's an 18 plus. What did I say? Dexterity plus 2, so that's
All
a
right.
20.
So you slide through its legs and do what?
Hit him in the
Try to
balls.
injure it with my sword.
So you're gonna run and slide through its legs and hit it with your 2 swords. All right.
Yeah,
Gary, you
hopefully disemboweling the motherfucker.
You're going to shell his oyster.
Gary, you fall prone, and Rob and Rob, you and Sherry are able to like move along with whatever Dan's doing and stay on your feet.
Okay.
Sure.
You're like, why are you doing this? This is a bad idea. My ankle hurts.
Dan, you make your attack rolls, and you are also prone beneath the ogre.
Okay, so a D20, then a D6, assuming I hit, and then a D20 and a D6, assuming I hit.
Yeah.
Okay, D20 is a 4.
Hmm,
Yes, I
great.
hit.
Good idea.
That does not hit. That misses.
Okay. D20 now is a 10.
Plus what?
Oh, I didn't do the 4. What do I have to add to it?
It doesn't. You weren't going to add enough to that 4 to hit anyway.
No, I just. What do I have to add to the 10? What thing is it?
All right, let me pull up your character sheet
Mm-hmm.
next to your short sword.
Okay, so I'd have got 8 for the first roll
Okay, it's still a miss.
and 14 for the second roll.
That's a hit. Roll a d6 plus 2 for that one.
Put it out of his
That's-
misery.
that's
You're
a
just
4.
slashing at it at this point.
Shush. That's a 4 plus 2, which is a 6.
You missed
6.
again.
All right, it goes down to one knee. Ugh.
Dan's getting teabagged by the ogre. Good stuff.
Now,
Frankenstein ogre.
something you guys should know, but you can't really do much during this combat because you're chained together still, is during combat you would get a move action as well as your attack actions. So, but you can't really use your move action because you're all chained together.
Yeah, my running slide didn't really
So-
help, did it?
Just for future reference, since Dan and Gary are both lying on the ground, if they will use their move action to stand up. And then they can use their attack action. Next is Sherry.
Yay!
The monster is staggering on one knee. Dan is lying beneath it. Gary's lying over on the side.
Are his
How long are
eyes,
these chains?
You and
are
Rob
his
the only ones
eyes
to see it.
bulging?
No, but use your
Oh.
weapons.
His
With
eyes,
our powers combined.
his eyes
Alright.
are sort of, they were enraged. Now they're just kind of woozy because he's losing a lot of blood.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
still
the cave
staggering,
troll.
going like, "Where is my dad?"
It's not we've got a trait cave troll, it's we have a
I-
cave.
Oh, this ogre has
thinking-
levels.
Thinking
I
about
need
Shrek.
my dad.
So okay, so what? So I need to roll d20.
What are you
Can I
attacking
ask
with?
about the ogre's dad, though?
What? No, we need
What
to
do you-
kill this bitch.
I'm
do you-
curious.
What are you
I
attacking?
don't. I'm
with?
not.
Did he
Uh,
come from a
with-
broken family?
Yes, I'm attacking with curiosity.
Who
Is he a
cares?
he?
Seems like a lot of things. Kind of
Talking-
patchwork.
Talking is a free action, but and Sherry, what are
Beep,
you
Bye,
attacking with?
Bobo.
Yeah, it's not up to me at this point.
It does seem like we've assumed that this ogre, this troll thing, ogre troll thing is just, weighing lace to the town. It does seem that perhaps we should have tried to kind of communicate with him and maybe calm him down and figure out what's wrong with his life.
Yeah,
Nah, fuck
I
that.
agree.
I want to attack with my rapier.
Your rapier. right. So you'll roll a
Ev-
20 and
Everyone
then
else calls it a penis, but yeah.
roll a
Well, I
D20
don't have
and
one.
then roll a d20 and then add the DC underneath hit DC where it says next to rapier.
Okay,
Did you do that?
So it should
I
be
did.
plus
I rolled a
3.
16,
Plus
and
3 is my
then-
name.
No. Down. Oh, you got thunderclap up. Where's the rapier at again?
It's
It'd be
go to
one of the,
action.
the big right button.
3 plus 3,
19.
19.
That is a hit and a half. Roll
Fuck yeah.
your damage
And
is
then,
8 plus
well, whatever it tells you to roll to get the damage.
1d8 plus 1 is your damage roll for that.
I'm sorry, what?
Roll a d8.
You roll a d8.
D8.
And then add,
Mhm.
Yep, and then just add 1 to the result, and that's how much damage you do.
9.
So 10.
No, I rolled an 8 and
Oh,
I
you
added
got-
1
okay.
up 9.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you
Yeah.
can't roll a 9 with a d8, so it had to be the d8 plus 1.
Okay, Mr. Math Whiz, my bad.
Okay.
It's a
so
d8. It means it's got 8 sides.
Sherry,
Yes.
how do you pronounce your character's name again?
Oh, Sharandath. Maisel.
Sharandith takes her rapier and she shoves it up. It goes up through the soft part underneath the ogre's chin and up through its brain. And she
I
yanks
wanted
it
it
back
to go through the
down,
balls.
and it kind of staggers
That's what I
and
went for.
sways back
Didn't
and
work.
forth, and it falls backwards. Dan, make a dexterity save.
No.
Roll a d20 and add your dexterity.
Me?
Okay.
Who?
Oh fuck, that
Dan,
rolled off.
just Dan.
So that's a
Dan.
19 plus my dex. So 21.
All right, Dan.
Oh, you
Dan
said
kicks his
19
legs
plus your
and
dick.
back out of the way just in time to not have his legs crushed as the monster's back goes. It hits
I
the
mean,
ground.
he's chained to us. They might as well be crushed anyway.
And
So he doesn't teeter forward and kill
we are
Gary.
now out of initiative. Combat over. The guards come running up, and one of them brings a key and unhooks your chains.
Fuck yeah.
Yay!
Bloody hell!
We did it! We did
Success.
it!
Now,
Bloody hell, that
everyone-
was marvellous. If any of
Play
you
the
can
music.
save a town like that, you deserve to go free.
everyone,
That only took 2 hours.
everyone, make a perception check.
I perceive that our chains are broken. Hooray!
Is that a 20 again?
That's a 20.
Yep.
Ugh, I got a 5.
I got 5.
I got 11.
I got a 5 plus 0.
perception, where's my
Oh,
perception?
plus 3. I got
so
14.
Okay.
And I got 8.
All right.
Sharandith has 14.
ASMR has 5.
So Aemlin, ASMR, and what's the
Sheriff.
character's name? Drumlin. You're all talking to the guards, and they're congratulating you and thanking you for, taking on that monster. And
Saving the town.
yeah,
Mhm.
and then but Sharandith,
Mm.
as you notice that there seems to be something like there's a little like translucent specter rising out of the belly. Well, not just the belly, but out of the ogre lying on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this little it's translucent, so it's not all the way transparent, but it's this image of a boy
The fuck?
with dark hair. And
He ate someone.
We totally killed it.
he looks at you. Like you two make eye contact.
Okay.
Creepy.
And then and he turns and he runs back in through that hole in that the ogre made in the side of that building.
Yep.
Is this The Witcher 3?
That's what you see.
No, we're just seeing the story of
see
a
it.
child.
Hold
that runs into
on.
the building.
Hold on.
You're the only one out of the 4 of you that see that.
And there is a reason. There is
Oh,
a
okay,
reason
sorry.
why I am the only one who sees this desperate child
The
who
only
needs
one,
my help. Apparently.
the only
That's
one
because
your
you're the
perception.
only one that rolled the die high enough. But we do
God.
all know about it because we're listening into what you've learned.
But
Unless she
Mother
tells you or says
fucker,
something,
I have to be a mother in a goddamn fantasy game.
Sharon, tell us about what you saw.
Well, Jason's told us.
Please.
You're all talking to the guards and high-fiving each other and high-fiving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Don't
up
tell
to
me.
Sherry.
Macho.
She's
It's
the
up
only
for
one who saw
Sherry's
this.
character
Okay.
to tell us what she saw.
So
Yeah, whose
Hold
go is
on.
it?
all right,
Whose go?
everybody in.
Hold on. I need everybody to stop measuring dicks because Sherry saved the day anyway.
Hang on, I did the groin slice.
Hey, I put his ass to sleep.
Anyway.
Yeah, but my groin
Almost.
slice helped.
But who had the most damage? I mean, come on.
I feel like I
groin
had the most
slice.
damage.
So what?
I
Yeah.
rolled like a 22.
Okay, so we spend a couple of hours in the tavern arguing about who did the most damage to the thing.
What?
I mean, you could pull out a ruler. Let's go.
I mean,
So
I could pull
what
out a
will-
ruler, but
what will Sharendith do with this information?
who's
What will she do?
Yeah.
Da, da, da. Look up at the
Well-
ceiling.
required in case you think all of us think you're a nutter? Or were you going to say something about it?
Well, this is a
Wow.
magic fantasy world. You all know ghosts
Wow.
are real.
Fuck, do I have to be the one to be a parent? All right.
Because
So-
you saw the fucking apparition.
Exactly. And why me?
So what do
Because
you
you
do
did
with
it.
seeing the apparitions? You tell us about the
So-
apparitions. You keep it quiet in case we think you're fucking nuts. and kick
Absolutely
you off
not. No. No. I say, hey, put the rules away. Stop measuring dicks. And did you see this kid come out this belly
Right.
and run through the damn brick wall over here?
Yeah,
that we
if you-
found?
If you find yourself in a scary movie, rule number 1, don't keep information to yourself.
All right. Well,
the...
Exactly.
No, I think rule number 1 is don't go upstairs.
Don't
Right.
go outside.
listen.
No, rule number 1 is don't have sex.
Actually, no. I think rule number 1 is run the fuck away.
Listen.
No, because if you're outside, you're inevitably gonna break your ankle.
Listen.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I would try to break up your victory party,
Yeah.
and I would say, "Hey, did
you see
anyone
that
else
shit?
see this?"
You
Right,
should all.
and then obviously you guys are gonna say no because you didn't see it.
Mm-hmm. We
And
did
then
not
I'm gonna
perceive
say,
it.
and then yes, I know. And then I'm gonna tell you what I saw. And
Okay.
I'm gonna
so-
say, "Hey, oh my God, this just freaking happened." Oh.
So let's
do we have to do like
let's
a
roll-
belief check?
So let's role play that. You know, talk in character.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's
Hmm,
okay.
Someone turn off your echo because I can hear my voice. I love
That
the
is
sound of my voice.
because
It's very
Rob-
cute.
Oh,
but I'm just
sorry.
saying, I don't want to hear it.
Microphone might be.
we've
Yep,
been hearing
okay.
all of that all the time, and it's horrible. And you are right.
All right. Well, I can mute her specifically.
All right, here we go.
The one
Actually,
time
she
you can
is
shut me
muted.
up.
Yeah, maybe just turn down your
Yeah,
She's
speakers.
picking up on my own mic. Turn
Yeah.
that way.
Let's talk in character now.
Okay, I'm talking in character now.
No, because
Hey.
you're putting too much voice into the whispering.
I'm sorry. I'm slurping liquids now.
Hey, 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 hey.
Can I do something within the game, Jason?
That was hilarious.
Hey, guys, stop. Everybody just shut the fuck up.
Let the dungeon master do the
Hey,
dungeon
hey,
mastering
hey,
thing.
hey,
What?
hey.
What?
Stop
Knock it off.
collaborating. Listen.
Knock it off. Listen
Yeah.
to me right now. Listen. Put the rulers away. Put the dicks away.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys just see this?
No.
No, seriously, did you just see what I just saw? How
We
can
took
you
that
not? Because you
motherfucker
are
down.
so busy. Yes, we
Oh
took
man,
that
he almost
bitch
landed on
down.
this dude. It was hilarious.
I
though.
am telling you to shut up.
I'm just saying it was
I
funny.
am telling you to shut up
Okay.
and listen to what I have
I'm
to
listening.
say.
That kind of sounds like an
You're right next to me.
So I just saw coming out of the belly of the beast that we just took down, thank you to me, a child. It was a child. A
Well, that's-
youngling.
That's
with
cool and
black-
everything, but we'll
Hey,
fucking have
No, shut up. With blackish hair and skin of chalk
fair.
came running out into the sun and then ran into the building and looked back at me. And I looked at him and he looked at me. And
saw
then
it
he was
now.
gone.
On a white horse, and his name
I
is
am
Death.
not a match. this is not a Cinderella story or a Snow White story. There is no Disney in this story. This is a story of me telling you to shut up and listen to what I'm saying.
Disney, and it's not Cinderella, and it's Revelations.
This is all.
It's not the Bible either, so chill the fuck out. I mean,
Actually,
I'm just saying.
I was thinking more.
Nobody wants to take me seriously. I am but a girl elf. I do apologize for that. But if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be able to be in the spot that you're in right now. Thank you, Lilith.
This guy would have
Now.
killed him.
Okay, so anyways, just telling you what I saw. Did someone cut me off? Because I'm like gone.
No, I'm hoping that Rob's figured out how to stop the fucking
Oh.
awful echo. To be honest, because I don't need to hear you ranting twice within like half a second of each other.
I'm done.
Okay, the ranting the first time's fine. It's just I'm hearing echo from Jason now. I think.
I don't know. That's like a technical issue.
So, Jason, what?
The high elf wants to tell us what she's seen.
We've had that.
She just told you in character what she saw. You all should not be talking unless you're talking in character to each other and deciding what you want to do. And then you tell me what you're doing.
Me? Okay, I'm gonna shrug my shoulders. Sorry, I've forgotten what Sherry's character's name is. Sharendith. I shrugged my shoulders at what she said. Don't believe it one way or the other, and then remove the head of the troll demon, whatever it is, thing that we've just fought.
Which one?
As a trophy.
Whoa! You gonna kill
the
it?
one without the dodgy eyes.
No, you gonna take his head off, even though you weren't killed it, and then keep it as a trophy for yourself.
Yeah, because I've been given the chance to do something, and I'm gonna fricking do it.
Well,
so I'm gonna take the head with the decent eyes.
It's sewn on.
The decent eyes that you tried to shoot out, but you missed.
What are the
No,
other?
I hit him in
what
the
are rest
cheek.
of you doing?
That cheek is not the eyes.
All right, then you.
I don't put makeup on my eye bones. I put makeup on my cheekbones.
This conversation should be happening in character.
As a student of the ASMR video.
So after taking the head, I'm going to cook.
You're still removing it. Shut up.
Okay, fine. I'm still removing the head.
Horrendous. We've been hanging out with her for months. And you still haven't remembered her name? She's been chained to you for at least a week now.
It went south of the sun.
It went into that. It went back in that hole.
Yeah, it went back into that hole.
The ogre made when it
and
came
disappeared into the blackened.
So not the sewer hole, but the hole in the place.
No, we're not worried about the sewer hole. Point.
Yeah, if you look at the sewer grate, you can still see like it's not like water's not draining in there.
Okay, let's ignore the sewer grate for now.
Yeah, I don't care about
maybe
the sewer
further
grate
on in our adventure we can unblock the sewer.
Lightning
Yeah.
the sewer grate again.
I hope that there's an awesome story under the sewer grate, but I don't want to go into it right now. We're gonna follow this ghost. It's gonna be great.
Get the feeling if
wasn't
we
a
go
ghost.
fishing there, we'll just get crabs. It's an apparition.
It wasn't a ghost. It was
No,
a real boy.
No, it was
No,
it was
It was
definitely
Pinocchio.
No, the dungeon master tells us what it was, and it was an apparition.
I described it.
It was an apparition.
Which basically means it was a ghost.
It was a ghost. But
Are
anyway,
you sure?
yeah,
Are you
stay
sure
in
it's
character.
not an alien?
Stay in character.
Are you sure it's not an alien?
Perhaps let us go.
Well, might not
All
be
right. So
around.
as you cross this flooded street over to this building, uh, the hole in the side of that wall is about 10 feet wide, and as you walk through, you can see broken vials and books and all kinds of loose parchment all over the floor. And um, you can see there's a door on the other side in like the left hand corner, and there's like a big square rug and a desk and some chairs that are turned over and broken in this room.
A quick question: Are we
And there's also a chest.
are we in a town or a village or whatever?
Yeah, you're in the town.
No, but what? Oh, so we're in a town, not a village or a hamlet.
Yeah, it used to be a city, but it's
Do we know the
population has
name
dropped
of
so
the
low, it's
town?
pretty much town. Yeah, Larkin.
Yeah.
Larkin. Okay, and do we
I
know the
told
name
you-
of the pub?
I told you all this 2 hours ago.
Sorry, and the name of the pub was.
The Purple Dragon.
Okay, cool. No,
The
but
purple-headed
once-
dragon.
I did once have
just
a
the Purple
brief,
Dragon.
intimate occasion with someone who was Purple Dragon on AOL.
The owner was from. Yes, it's called the Purple Dragon because the owner's from the Kingdom of Cormyr, where they have the Purple Dragon Knights, who are some of the
See,
fastest
you
warriors
remember
ever.
the
That's
storm,
better
the
because it could have been Purple Dragon
Magic.
from the
Anyway,
realm of AOL.
shut up. That's not a perception check. That is an investigation check. But yes, as you enter you see that door on the other side of the room. There's a desk and some broken
Stop rolling
chairs,
stuff.
and there's also a chest. And
Oh,
that's
one
and then
last thing.
And then a big red carpet in the center of the room.
Was it a troll or an ogre, or how do you classify what we fought?
It was a stitched together ogre.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, similar to that. Yes. Does anybody need me to describe
Yeah.
it again?
Oh, well, can you describe it for like a flashback?
Let me just describe the room one more time because
No, not the room, the ogre.
The ogre.
The room has a treasure chest in it. I get it. That's fine. I want a description of the ogre again.
Well, I wasn't saying nothing about the chest. I just make sure everybody heard me. The ogre.
Flips back 3 pages.
Nope. I'm gonna give you a picture. I'm gonna give you a picture of the ogre right now.
He's dead on the ground. We
I'm
killed him.
just thinking that knowing where
If you look in my
the
Discord,
ogre
you'll
was
see a picture.
defeated.
Oh, there's a picture of the ogre? Oh, no.
I just put it in the Discord.
Oh, no.
Hey, that looks like me.
No, it doesn't.
I put it in my Discord.
Getting in the game or the OC discussion? That's the OC discussion. He's got his dodgy eye and
The one you missed?
yeah, but I just slide
Dang.
between his legs and run my sword up between his nethers.
The patchwork ogre. Okay.
All right. So, you guys gonna do anything in this room? You don't see.
I want to open the treasure chest.
You're gonna open the chest.
Mm-hmm.
Whose go is it?
You seriously gonna open the chest?
Should I not open the chest? Uh-oh, this is a bad idea.
I'm just kidding. I'm just making you paranoid. You open the chest.
Yay.
Inside the chest, you find
Another ogre.
you find
Another chest, slightly smaller than the first.
you find this stone, but
Mhm.
it's cut like in the shape of a book.
Okay.
And you also find another like red gemstone with a rune carved into it.
I guess that's good. Is it making a noise?
Gary might be able
It's
to
like-
read the rune.
And like the stone that's in the shape of a book, it has like this round slot, like right there on the top where like the front cover would be, that matches the shape of that stone.
Oh, great. Wait, so put them together. Yeah, I can do that. Ah, damn it. It's not crafting if it's two things I have.
Oh wait, I described that wrong. I'm sorry. Not on the there's no hole on the front cover. The stone itself opens like a book does. Right? It only opens. It's not like there's not pages. It opens up like you're opening it. And inside there is a spot for the stone to be.
It was like a book with like middle that's empty where you can put your jugs at.
No, it's just a slot for that stone.
But instead of drugs, it's just a stone.
Did you put the
I've been watching a lot of the Ozark, and it's ridiculous.
what do you do with this information?
I put the stone in the thing, and then I close the book, and stuff happens.
As soon as you put the stone in, it emits a faint red light, and you can.
Oh.
And as you're all gathered around this, you hear the following. This is so exciting. Wait, is this thing recording? Okay. My name is Mallory Ravensaw, and I've made a breakthrough in alchemical transmutation. All I need is approval from the Arcanium, and I can begin. Daddy! What is it, Michael? It's Aram. He snuck into your lab, and he broke my lab. And then that cuts off.
So it's the future where we're being played as people in a D&D game?
You don't know? It did say, wait, is this thing recording?
Yep, it did.
Sounds like a traditional. Hey, is this thing working? Thing we do with a. I generally just say test, and see if it plays back. But,
You know, that's at least the 70s.
Well, there is a door over on the other side of the room, opposite where the wall's broken.
Whose go is it?
Sherry.
You're not in initiative order. It's just whatever.
Okay, I am going to roll for perception to see if there's any sneaky stuff we've missed, like trapdoor to the basement.
Can
Stuff
I
like that.
vote on if you can roll for perception because your perception is terrible?
Because you're rolling.
I've got +3 in perception.
You're not rolling
You
perception.
sure?
You're rolling investigation.
Oh, I've got +1 in investigation. Okay.
Sherry, you got
yeah,
+5 perception?
No, it's investigation, not perception.
Investigation?
But you can go ahead. You can roll an investigation. It's fine. Anybody can do that.
I got 0 investigation. Can I roll for intimidation?
I'm going to investigate and see if I get anything.
All right.
Can I intimidate this door to open?
You make an investigation check then.
I close the
Rob's
box on my
going to open it.
dice. There we go. Hang on, I'm rolling investigation first.
All right. Well, what are you all investigating exactly?
I want to roll investigation.
I'm investigating the area we're in to see if there are any hidden pathways or
I got a
cupboards or
7.
stuff.
Gary, what are you?
Also, for any signs of scuff marks in the floor, stuff like that. You know, random stuff that
So
people always find in.
Dan's trying to find hidden stuff.
Yeah.
Gary's trying to find. Okay, so you're looking for maybe okay, and Rob, what do you investigating?
I want to search for the way out of the room.
Well, I
It's
told
the
you.
way we came
I
in. It's
told-
not that hard.
I told you there was a door opposite to where the hole in the
Yeah,
wall was.
we already know there's another door to go through.
Like,
but-
Okay.
like
The
five
wall
walls.
that's opposite the door, I want to focus on that and find anything that's like extra helpful for that. Like,
Kind
oh
of
man,
like
you go.
me doing an investigation check.
No, it's
Rob?
like you're looking at the door, but it's like, oh man, here's like a picture frame on the shelf that says it's like the two kids that got married and the
Here's
thing,
a
and they're
funny
like,
candle thing that if I pull, it'll
Yeah.
open a passageway. That's
Yeah,
what
that
I'm
looks
fucking looking
awesome.
for in the room.
Rob, you don't find anything. Dan, you don't find anything.
I haven't
Okay.
rolled yet.
So,
We all know how this was gonna end.
yeah, that's how it was going to end. Regardless of what you rolled, there's nothing hidden in this room. And
I got a 9.
and
Still
Gary,
didn't find anything.
you can't find. All you just remembered like
Gary, you can't find your ass with your elbow.
the recording said the recording was made by a man named Mallory Ravensall. And that's all you really know. You can't find any other information around this place.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open the door.
But
That's
in the desk, since you're all searching, I'm just gonna say you all find it. In the desk is 5 gold pieces and some notes on monster anatomy.
which monster?
Specifically how organs function. It's just
Any
notes on
specific?
like a bunch of different types. Like
Okay.
just some general notes.
Now
of
is
how
that
monster organs
5
work.
gold pieces? Whatever, 5 gold a piece, or
No, just 5 gold. And you all 3 found it at the same time.
well, technically 4 of us. I don't know. It is 3 of
What
us.
is Sherry doing?
Yeah, I have no
I'm right
idea.
here.
Okay. So yep, that's all that's left of this room is you find 5 gold pieces in Monster Anatomy. You found the magical thing that Rob has, and there's the door on the other side.
So we've got 166 reoccurring in gold each, which is kind of cool because it means we have unlimited gold.
Anyway, besides that,
Mathematically, not actually.
okay, you're all gonna go through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the way the apparition went?
You don't know.
Sherry, is that the way the apparition went?
She just saw it run into this building. She didn't see through the
Okay.
through the
Yeah.
hole in the wall. She didn't see where it went after that.
Fair enough.
All right. So as you open the door in here, who's going through there first? Who's the first one?
I'll do it. I'll do it, and I'll roll perception to see if there's anything that might attack us.
You're not rolling perception. Stop it.
Why not?
Because I will tell you when you roll perception.
All right, I'll go first, even though I
Right.
need to heal.
As you open the door and you all see, as you march into this room, it's a large circular room and it's filled with curved bookshelves, and they're specifically made to the curvature of this room. So it's a
Fuck, I
big
didn't like.
circular room, and there's the gaps between the bookshelves. There are curved mirrors on the wall,
Think.
and then just like a standard width of a person gap, and then completely on the opposite side of is another door.
Okay, I think the person.
There's no lights in here. You can just kind of see it from the light coming
down from
the other side. From
the
the
door.
other side of the room you're coming in.
Yeah, from the door we've opened.
Yeah.
The light's filtering through. Okay, I think that maybe this might have been a room of a mage. There's a lot of magic stuff about mirrors and getting in between mirrors, especially if you read a lot of Terry Pratchett, which I know
Hold
the
on,
DM has.
hold on.
What happened?
You can't really just keep
Also-
going off.
Also in this room, in the center is a long table with unlit candelabras in the center of the room. And
Now,
then-
could be a
and
now
then,
could be a
let's see.
fine time for Sherry's fireball to light all the candles.
That sounds like a great idea. Mm. Okay.
I'm sure in your adventurer's kit you probably have a flint and tinder, so you could probably light it with. Yeah.
Wait, don't I have dark vision?
It is about. Let's see, 1, 2. It's about 30 feet across from one side to the other.
So is it a square room?
It's a circle. It's a
So
circle.
is it its diameter or its radius is 30 feet?
The diameter. Dan.
So the diameter. Okay, so its radius is
The
okay.
radius would be 15.
Why it gotta be a racial thing? Valid.
Some
Trying
of
to see
them
if there's a
are
magic
kind of like hanging out or stuff like that. It's kind of like it's almost like this place has kind of fallen into some disrepair. So no, are you?
I'm gonna heal myself.
All right. You using a spell for that, or
No, I'm just gonna apply bandages and shit. I think that's what I can do as a ranger.
okay?
Actually,
then
what do I have in my pack?
You're gonna have to make a medicine check to see if he's.
I'm just checking. I've got. Actually, I don't think I've got anything
You have a
in my
plus 3
equipment to
medicine.
use. Anyway, I'll do a +3 on medicine. Okay, hang on. D20. Get myself a 3. Marvelous.
So you gotta. So what did you roll?
3.
So +3, 6. So
I'm here again.
you heal 1 point of your damage, and you're not bleeding.
Okay.
So I've now got. So I click that and put 1 and click heal.
Yep.
Brings me up to 7.
Okay.
Cool, got it.
So Sherry's getting tired. If we want to stop here, this is a good place to stop. You're about halfway through the adventure.
Yeah.
This is a fine place to stop. I'll just make a note of where we are.
At some point, we're
Killing
going to
it.
have to find a place to sell the head.
Mhm.
Well, at least I've got the head from the attack of wherever it was. So it should be. That's why I went back and made sure I knew the name and everything of.
Good job.
I mean, if you want to. I mean, there was clearly a young child in this body of an ogre that you chopped the head off of.
You say clearly.
It was clear. Everybody else heard the monster's voice, right?
I'm pretty sure chopping off the
I
monster's
did.
head didn't. I mean, it might have set free the spirit, but it didn't.
No, the
didn't
spirit
harm
came out of the belly of the beast.
I mean, maybe it came out before, maybe it came out after. I'm just saying, you didn't wait any amount of time before you chopped the head off.
No, Sherry had seen the apparition before anything else. Before I even chopped the head off.
So you were like, "Ooh, ghost!" Chop, chop, chop.
Yeah, Sherry saw the ghost or the spirit, and I said, yeah, whatever. I chopped the head off, hoping that I can sell it in the future. And now we have the name of the pub and the name of the town that this ogre attacked. That
like
should
we already
increase
had
the
those.
value.
I don't know if that'll increase the value.
But anyway,
I took the head to sell it. I
listen,
took the head to sell it.
listen. You all did a good job. We're about halfway through the adventure. This is a
Yay.
good place to stop. I want to thank all of you for playing. And
Oh,
since
thank
we're streaming,
you.
I want to thank anyone who's watching. Thank you for watching and listening to us.
Shout out.
You know, we're all still learning, and this is an adventure in itself. And so I'm sure things will get better from here.
And on that note, we have awesome Rob from
TheDigicast.com.
and Gary and myself.
Sloppyghost.thegcast.com. Peace
And
up in
Gary-
the grill.
It's not letting me get a word. And Gary and myself from thegamesmen.com and Teflon from being an awesome game writer kind of guy.
Hashtag #1 DM.
Sorry. I've been sitting here for like 4 hours, but it was fun. I'm totally ready to do the second part, but tomorrow.
Well,
next week.
Not tomorrow.
Next
Yeah,
week. I mean, I'm
pray
just
that
saying.
tomorrow.
I'm just saying, not now.
Yeah.
Thinks that's tomorrow.
What?
Oh, you've
Gary,
got
I
into
think
your
we could probably
character.
go ahead and cut the stream.
Actually, before you do that, I'm pretty sure Awesome Rob and Gary and I are going to be doing extra life stuff. Keep an eye open for
Extra
any
Light 2019.
stuff that we try to promote for raising money for sick children.
And also check out the Overseas Connections D&D podcast. They do the OC D&D as well as the regular show.
True.
They're another good podcast.
Yep.
I mean, it's good,
Exactly.
but
You have a good night, everybody.
it's not this good.